to ask for your song. Okay, right. So, any questions A, B, or C? Okay. Right then, 2A. Okay, so over here I'm going to put it in brackets, 10 over 6 to the power of 7, and that can be simplified to 5 over 3 to the power of 7. Again, it must be in brackets. Okay, 125 divided by the 5 to the power of 9. So I'm going to write that in the form of a fraction. So 125 over 5 to the power of 9, and that can be simplified to 25 to the power of 9. 81 over 3, each one of them to the power of 5 will be bracket 81 over 3. Close your bracket to the power of 5, and 81 over 5 simplified gives us 27, and that to the power of 5. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, can I skip? Okay. Come on. Okay, tell me when you guys are done. You guys done? Yes, ma'am. Okay, so over here, remember right in the beginning, they said leave the answers in exponential form. Okay, so the 6 to the power of 4, I'm going to leave like it is. Then, this one I'm going to make in positive exponential form, which is 1 over 3 to the power of 4. I'm going to leave the 18 like it is just now. Okay, then, do you guys agree that because this was 1 over 4, I'm going to write that at the bottom. 1 over 3 to the power of 4 is actually the same as 1 to the power of 4, because that's still going to give me 1. No. Over 3 to the power of 4. So technically, I could do this. Do you guys agree? Okay. So, I'm going to say 1 over 3 to the power of 4. I'm not touching that 18 yet. Okay. Now, because both of those in the beginning, these, yeah, unclear. Both of these have got an exponent of 4. I can say 6 times a third to the power of 4. You guys still with me? Okay. And that 6 times a third is going to give me 2 to the power of 4. No, you guys fine with that? Right. Okay, and what is 2 to the power of 4? 16. Okay. Now, my father. And 16 divided by 18 is the same as 16 over 18, and that simplified gives me. Oh. Yes. Yes, what did you do? But the third step, because I was first like. Did you put it over 8? No, I first simplified the 6 to the power of 4. Oh, okay. So you didn't keep it in exponential form. Yeah, and so that I can take it back to exponential form. Okay. Yeah, that's also fine. Okay. The rest of you, okay? Can I skip? Okay. I don't like that. Okay, so B was 3AB to the power of 2 divided by 3AB. Okay, so what I did is I put it in fraction form. divided by 3ab. And 3ab is actually the same as to the power of 1. No? You guys fine with that? So now do you see I've got 2 of those brackets at the top and 1 bracket at the bottom. So how many would be left? 3ab. No? Or if you want, you can say, maybe I should write this step in. 3ab to the power of 2 minus 1. Because that's divide. No? Meaning 3ab to the power of 1. Or just 3ab. Okay, then you don't have to have the brackets now because it's to the power of 1 and it's not going to make a difference. Okay, can I skip? Oh no, wait, it will fit in down here. Three ab squared. That is the same as if I were to write it in fraction form. And that 3 over 9 will be 1 over 3 if I simplify that. And then I want you guys to see that the a, oops, sorry, the b will cancel out with one of those b's. No. So at the top I will have left a, a, b. Or just ab over 3. You didn't have to have the 1. Do you guys understand? So that one was normal cancelling out. No. Or, can I show you a different option too? I'm going to write it down here. You could also have said 3 divided by 9 and then a and then b to the power of 2 minus 1. And then that will then give you a third ab. So same thing. All right. Any questions? Good. So now we are at raising a power to a power. So write that for you. That is law 4. Law 3 was the one where we had different bases but same exponents. Okay, sorry. Let's just go add that there. So yeah. Law 3, okay, was that one. Then we're now busy with law 4. Ooh. Raising a power to a power. All right, so the rule says if I have a to the power of m, I put it in brackets and then say to the power of n. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to use those powers and multiply them. So I'm going to say m times n. Okay, so when you've got a power to the power, we take those exponents and we multiply them. All right. So let's do an example. Okay, can you see that here I've got a power to the power? No? So that will then be 2a to the power. Yes. A to the power of 2 times 3, meaning 2a to the power of 6. Okay, you guys good with that? Okay, can I skip? Okay, are you guys done? Okay, so who wants to tell me what would that one be? Good, so you would have gotten that by saying 2 times the 5. You don't have to write that step, I'm just showing. So what you will have to write is x to the power of 10. Okay. If I were to give you the following, 2a to the power, right? A to the power of 2 to the power of 3 plus 3 my pen has been lagging. A to the power of 3 to the power of 2. Okay, so if I simplify that, I would get 2a to the power of 6 plus 3a to the power of 6. And now what I want you to see is that these both have a to the power of 6. So they are like terms. So my final answer here would be 5a to the power of 6. Okay, any questions? Okay, kom ons maak hom 'n bietjie moeiliker. Can I skip? Are you guys still copying? Hands up, you still copying? Right. Okay, so now I'm going to put it in a fraction. Second last. Need to. Okay, so first things first. Let's get rid of all those brackets. Then, that to the power of 3 applies to everything inside the bracket. No. Okay, so a will now become a to the power of 3 because it's 1 times 3. No? It's a power to the power. It's 1, yes? So that's a to the power of 1, and 1 times 3 gives me 3. No? So a to the power of 3. Then b, have a look. B was actually b to the power of 2, and then to the power of 3. So what will it become? B to the power of 6. And then c was c to the power of 1, but that to the power of 3 will become c to the power of 3. Okay? Times. Now remember that to the power of 2 applies to everything in the bracket. So I actually have 2 to the power of 2, and then a to the power of 2 times 2, meaning 4. Are you guys fine with that? Okay, then at the bottom, 2a to the power of 5 times, remember that dot means multiplying, eh? Okay, now let's have a look here. B to the power of 3 to the power of 2 will become b to the power of 6. And then c to the power of 2 to the power of 2 will become c to the power 4. Okay, now we've got lots of stuff at the top. Let's try and simplify them a bit. No? Okay, so the numbers. 2 to the power of 2 will become 4. Okay, let's look at our a's. A to the power 3, a to the power 4. So what are we doing now? Multiplying. So what do I do with exponents? Add. So that will be a to the power of 7. Okay. Were there any other b's? No, so it stays b to the power of 6 and c to the power of 3. Have a look. 2 to the power of 2. Yes. Remember, we always write, you don't write x3. You write 3x. So I just put it in the right order. So I have my number and then my unknowns in alphabetical order. Okay, so let's do the same at the bottom. My number would still be 2. And then I've got a to the power of 5, b to the power of 6, c to the power of 3. All right. Do you guys see that these will cancel out? B to the power of 6, b to the power of 6. Okay. Well, how much is 4 over 2? 2. Okay. And then a to the power of 7 minus 5. Why do I minus? Because we're dividing. Okay. The b's cancelled out, so I can forget about those. And then c to the power of 3 minus 4. Right. So you will have 2, a to the power of 2, c to the power of minus 1. That's the answer. Yeah. You can write it as a fraction and then say 2a to the power of 2 over c. Let's say. And you don't have to write c to the power of positive 1. You can just write c. Okay. It is. Ja, het was nou immers graad 9. Okay, can we do one more? Die huiswerk is nie so moeilik nie, nee? It's not as difficult as this. At the bottom. Because this, I took to the bottom of my fraction. So it becomes a positive. Hey. We did do the negative exponents, didn't we? Okay, can I skip? Okay, last one. AB squared C times 2A to the power 3BC squared plus 3A to the power 4B to the power 3 C to the power 3 and then minus, I haven't got space, 6A to the power of 2 BC to the power of 0. Okay, right, let's simplify. The first one is going to stay A, B squared, C. Actually, can I, yeah, oh, what do you mean 2? Oh. Yeah, you know what, can we quickly multiply those first two so long? Can we multiply these? It's just going to make it shorter for my screen. Okay, so I'm going to have 2, and then A times A to the power 3 will become A to the power of 4. B squared times B will become B to the power of 3. C times C squared will become C to the power of 3. Okay? Then plus 3A to the power 4, B, right? B3, C3. Then, what does this become? Well, yes, that whole bracket to the power of 0 is actually 1. So that's why I will have minus 1. Okay. Now, can you see that these first two have exactly the same unknowns? So they are like terms. Okay, so my answer there will be 5, a to the power 4, b to the power 3, c to the power 3, and then minus 1. That's the answer. Then I can't go further than that because there's no like terms. I couldn't subtract, nothing. Okay. Any questions? Okay. Don't you want to ask what your homework is?
No, ma'am.
I'm going to go back now. So homework is exercise, no surprise there, 5.5. That is on page 46 and 1 up until 5. Okay? Right, any questions? Now I'll play music.